4.5 years, Barry, down here doing Metalwork.
4 days, hey.
4 days turned into 4.5 years. Yeah. Thank you for being a part of this silly journey.
It's been a pleasure, man.
It's nice to stand back, even though it's still 50 shades of pain. It's getting there. We're back, Barry.
We are.
It's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
But
Punxsutawney fucking Neil.
what did you say again? Did you watch a video where you worked out that he was in Groundhog Day for like...
Yeah, a couple, like, I think it was like 10,000 years or something stupid like that. Where, yeah, they reckon that he's like a god, basically. There isn't just like a few weeks and he just managed to like time everything.
Yeah.
He's been there for like a few thousand years.
That's insane. I
He's
never thought about it that way.
Yeah, I think that's one of the theories. Like, I'm not sure if it's canon,
Yeah.
canonical.
Fuck.
I think that's a theory that's kind of, you know, a lot of people lean towards.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, so do I.
Because he knows everything
Yeah.
to the finite detail, and that's, you know, you can't do that in a few weeks. Like,
No, you can't.
No.
Dun dun dun. Oh, look at that filler.
Awesome. That's kind of working. We're getting some of it in the nozzle. Put a bit of monkey in it, mate. Look it up, son. Yeah. Now that you can vacuum up the car.
Yeah, isn't it? You're actually vacuuming up the wing of the car. At least there wasn't rust.
Yeah, thank God. Only whatever had been induced
Yeah,
by fuckery
yeah.
of rolling arches and filling them with
Scutter.
scutter and bog.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, there's many names for it. Like bog, mud, pudding,
I like the pudding one.
bondo,
Yeah.
monkey, porridge.
Yeah, it's mad. Thankfully, usually filler leads to surprises.
Yeah.
So what we've been doing from the start, we probably said it, is people beat these up. This is obviously the arch liner, and then it gets hammered up to clear for the wheels, but then moisture sits here
In your flange.
in your flange and has nowhere to go because it wasn't designed for that, and then it rots from the inside out. It either goes this way or it goes that way, which is what happens. Or both ways. So we're kind of reinventing the arch. But you said that the trolley thing, obviously people don't use trolleys, they buy bar, but we just thought it'd be hilarious to use trolleys. But it's an old school technique, is it?
Yeah,
Like,
they'd frame out the basic shape of what they wanted, and then
Yeah.
they'd English wheel their panels to, you know, fit over the frame.
yeah. But what's cool here is it just adds rigidity, and then there's nowhere for moisture to hang out behind it.
There's no trap. It's just.
A nice
And also,
shape.
you know, it doesn't catch
Yeah.
because it's a roundy bar.
Exactly,
Whereas
so
if it's
yeah,
a folded
yeah.
Edge, you've seen like BMWs.
Yeah, on my Beamer, the same. It folds and then it just goes wow, wow, wow. We're trying to give this every chance.
They're trying to de-waft the arches.
Yeah. Because
De-wafting.
we just have de-waft as a sticker here. Just
Waft.
waft. Yeah.
Just waft.
Waft. Yeah, just a stick. I always wonder, like, you have to listen to music when you're buzzing that shit all the time because it'd drive you fucking insane. Especially in work.
Yeah.
If you were just listening to air tools all day, every day.
Yeah, you get tinnitus, which I have too, which is
Yeah,
fucking annoying.
I have that really bad.
Just always.
Listened to too much heavy music when I was younger and blowing stuff up next to my head.
Yes.
I'm sure you've done the same. Really stupid things you don't think about when you're younger.
Blew up a phone box once. That was pretty cool. Probably shouldn't go into too much detail.
Yeah, yeah. Boop.
I love shite food.
Yeah, so do I. But I have to be careful because sometimes I eat it too much.
Yeah, same.
And I have to reel it in a bit then.
I try and keep it to once a week.
Yeah. Then I don't. Beautiful.
Yeah, really. I like what your man says in the Blues Brothers. If the shit fits, wear it.
What?
What a lovely noise.
Yes. Something like that.
Brave shart.
Brave shard.
So do I fart? Do I trust it? Or don't I? No. Never trust them.
The brave shard.
Yeah. Ever have a fart lie to you? Answers in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, very well, that wasn't a fart, technically. You just shit yourself.
You just shit yourself, but you're justifying it as a fart that's lied to you.
No.
Now, I love that. Just the now. Now. Beautiful. Grand stuff. Drop her down.
Down.
Down. Beautiful bar. Jezebel. Beautiful. So you're gapping the plastic boot lid.
Always wear your rubber.
Yes.
Wrap it up before you slap it up.
Yeah, I'll have to spruce that up. It's funny when everything else is shining, you put back on the other stuff and you're like,
Shite.
oh shit.
I hope you like wind noise.
Because I'll be getting lots of it.
I'd say so.
They look nice without a spoiler as well. It's stubby. I was nearly going to buy two boot lids, have one with no spoiler on it and one without a spoiler for two different looks, because I like the stubby rear end on them as well. It's cool.
Yeah, that's called a bustle.
A bustle.
Yeah, that's a trick. So like, this should be a hatchback, right?
Yeah.
When you put the bustle on it, now it's like a three-door sedan. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Almost, or
Yeah.
a coupe, as
The way
they
it
say.
sticks out, like, yeah.
The same with if you look at like an Escort, like like the Mark III or Mark IV, the XL3.
And they have
They have
the...
a tailgate hatch, but they have a bustle built into the boot.
Okay.
So that it's not a, if you chopped it off, it's a hatchback, isn't
Yeah.
it? But now it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that. It makes
Yeah,
it
I
a
never...
three-door sedan.
It almost has this,
Or a
like,
three-door
yeah.
saloon, yeah. That's what a bustle, like with the Victorian chicks with the R's. That's a
Right,
bustle.
okay.
Same thing.
Fuck.
Better.
That's...
Better now.
Yeah.
Especially with like Avensis doors. Did change a lot of those because it's shitty recalls. So I think they had some like third party making them, so they're pretty poo.
Yeah.
And like you go to close it and it'd be like twisted. It's kind of yeah.
Perfect.
She shots lovely.
Yeah. You know, someone gives you an old job and they don't see all this. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, this is the shit where, like, you know, just to get a fucking boot lid to close. But people don't see the insanity that you can go through with that stuff. They just see the finished product. Thanks for the job, lad. And you're like, yeah, okay. Especially if you want to get it right.
Fiberglass.
Steinbeck and Meyer. 4.5 years, Barry, down here doing metalwork.
4 days, hey.
4 days turned into 4.5 years. Almost 5 years.
We just kept cutting and kept finding more.
And then we stopped. Yeah.
Well, it's done now.
It is. Now it's on to the next chapter.
Yeah. Nice roof with no rusty bits around the tops of the windows.
Yeah.
Nice unbent chassis leg. Unshawned sills.
Nice arches.
Yeah. Nice pockets.
Gapped panels.
Yar.
Good pockets.
Doors closed nicely.
The bumper's not sagging anymore.
Yeah.
Everything is correct.
Jackie will curse every second of working on it.
He's going to hate me
And then
for a
the second
while.
it's finished,
He'll love it.
Yeah, it's fucking some car.
It's been quite the fucking journey so far. It's kind of on the final hurdle now, I guess,
Final furlong.
which is scary but kind of cool at the same time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a part of this silly journey.
It's been a pleasure, man. It's cool. It's good crack, like.
I'm sure I'll...
Funny how it worked out, but at the same time, you know, between good crack for the videos and
just...
general having of crack
Yeah.
and building a nice car.
Yeah.
And it's cool because like you get a lot of like builds shown and you get them shown from the perspective of like the body shop they're in where they have all the tools. Now I know I have, you know, some fancy air tools, but it's still, we're in
Just a shed full of lads.
with, you know, a 200-litre compressor. You know, you don't have to buy the Snap-on version of shit. You can get, you know, Sealy or whatever it is you have in America. Fucking, is it like Harbor Freight, I'm guessing, or something like that. But yeah, this has all been done using, you know, bits and pieces that we found in ditches, bonnets off of an old Honda, hand tools. You know, you can do this at home. You don't have to go buy masses of expensive panels and take it to body shops, you know? Maybe take it to the body shop when it comes to filler work, because that's an art in itself.
Yeah.
That takes, like, it sucks, but it's not something you can just do, whereas you can just do this with a bit of practice and patience. So yeah, that's what I like about this build. It's a good example of that.
It's a real DIY kind of build.
It's like achievable at home. This is, you know, this is attainable. You don't have to be rich to have the corner of a dirty shed.
Yeah.
And tip away on a shit box over a few years. If you're patient enough to keep at it over the few years, as you know, because this is what you get.
Well, I'd be lost without you and other friends that have helped along the way. It's been a fucking hilarious learning curve for me to jump headfirst into a fucking big project.
It's a good showcase for that as well.
Yeah.
Like that's, you know, it helps to like network.
And to see the real timeline, because you see YouTube builds and people are building them just for clicks and that, and they're done in like a couple of months and they're out the gap and it's on to the next build, where like real life builds for people. Like there's people that are building stuff longer than me. So like this, you know, this is a real timeline. I'm not making this for YouTube, I'm making it for myself, so people are seeing the Jesus Christ, like this.
Like, you have a nice solid set of arches now, you know.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself, they look all right.
They look fucking great.
Like, we made them out of a fucking trolley.
Yeah.
And the panels out of a Volkswagen van.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to spend months scouring fucking, what's that Japanese place?
Yahoo Auctions or something.
Auctions,
for the perfect part.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah.
It's fine. Get a welder. You can get Power Weld, do like decent MIG welders for like $400 or $500.
Yeah.
Get one of those, practice butt welding, shit thin metal, and then go project.
Yeah.
It's grand.
Because you're your work is the work that gets it to the level where it's finished nicely. So no one ever gets a chance to see the effort that goes in, the gap and the slam and the chop and the measure and all the fucking intricate weird welds.
You just see,
and
like in the program, the guy has a freshly painted fender.
yeah, on it goes. It's nice to stand back, even though it's still 50 shades of pain. It's getting there. And as long as I've known this car, it's been shit. Like, the rub down paint job has been on it since 2009, so that's a long time that it's looked shit.
It's nearly there now.
Yeah.
It'll be in primer soon, and then even in primer they look cool.
Yeah.
Because they're all one colour.
Yeah, man. The arches are fucking exceptional. They're great now. It is. It's a mad old shape, isn't it? Like, especially when they're low, they're just like this weird wedge. I wonder how many days you've done on it now. I actually haven't worked it out. I'd say it's at least 45, nearly 50 days, surely.
It's a few.
It is.
I'll still never forget your face when I cut the roof off.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, there was part one when I told you.
Yeah.
And part two when I actually, like, chopped it.
The fear.
Yeah.
And I just nervously went around taking photos of each thing that you were doing because it was like, I was mind blown.
Shitting.
Yeah. The saddest one of all was just when you came down the first day and cut off either side of the fucking doors, all off, straight in. And you were like, look, see if there's a little hole here, it's misery at the back. I always wonder, would I have pulled it out of the bush if I had known that there'd be this much work put into it? Like, I probably would. I was definitely naive.
Gonna get one.
I know. I was definitely fully naive though. I thought like I said, $5,000 out of the credit union, and that extra like $11.50 would get her on the road. I'm such a fucking idiot. Like, I thought I'd have it done for my 30th birthday, and I'm going to be 34 in like a month. So yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? But yeah, someday it'll be on the road and it'll be cool. Thanks, Barry.
You're welcome, dude. Good luck.
Goodbye, Barry.
Bye, Neil.
That was Barry's last day down here in the shed doing the metalwork. Barry's probably, 4.5 years for Barry on the metalwork. Started to well up there while Barry was leaving, you know. Like, we've been through so much with this car together, and it's been such a long road, like. And as Barry said, you know, it's like a realistic time frame for a car that you would see somewhere, you know. Like, a lot of YouTube builds are churned out just for content and that as quickly as possible. And I know I could have probably approached making the YouTube videos differently by like lumping it all together just in one video. But I kind of wanted to bring you on the journey with the almost like diary entries. To me, this build was like doing like the build threads that you would see on your favorite forum. I used to love those build threads, and like, because forums are kind of dead now, there is no build threads anymore. So I guess YouTube has kind of taken over. So that's why, like, you know, videos are just us doing the arches or us doing this. It was kind of a representation of what happened over a week or 2 weeks. It's been awesome having you along for the ride. And just one guy trying to build his dream car. Still not there, but it's getting there. 5 years and counting. I cannot wait to see this thing. Just even sitting in primer, like, I'll even get emotional when this thing is all one color, because it's been kind of all these different shades since 2009 or 10. And it'll just be nice to give the car the finish it deserves. Like, this car has been through so much, and the story with it is crazy. Even before I got my hands on it, it's had a bit of a wild story. So like, all the stuff we've added to this over the years, the friends I've made, the connections, the friends I've made through the channel, people reaching out, people talking, like, this car has just like changed my life pretty much, you know, for the better. And like I said, it's kept me focused, and, you know, I don't know, like, you know, you go through life looking for purpose and stuff, but this car has given me purpose over the years, and I kind of like wake up kind of buzzing to go at the car and, you know, go to work to buy stuff for the car. I'm sure a lot of you have that kind of thing, but I've loved how much of a purpose this car has given me, even through the dark times, and it's been incredible. It's such a big part of my life. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm anxious. It's a long time coming. Yeah. See you soon, guys. Take care.